we're gonna install these works connection radiator brace. I already did this one yesterday, so I ran out of time, so we're gonna do this one. So we got this Loctite. I know my bolts right here. Bolts. You have to drill a hole, so there is also that. Where's my right there. My screwdriver. It is fairly easy. Need 8 mil. This suggest if you guys don't have a Boxo toolbox, you should get one because they are handy. Alright, you gotta take the seat off. This side off. I suggest getting one of these if you don't want a bent radiator. I did that one yesterday. That one was kinda giving me a hard time because I already bent the radiator. Somehow I went down and, you know, didn't crash hard, but it bent. It seems like I never had that problem with my 350 that I had, so maybe they're just not as sturdy, I guess. So, you're gonna take this bolt off. This bolt off. This bolt off. And this bolt off. That should slide right out. Put those right there so we don't lose them. Take the louver off. Cool. And look pretty not secure, whatever. Fairly easy. You're gonna need these two Allen heads, which is, let's see, this one. Oh, where's my stool? Over here. Nice. This small one goes in the back. This one goes like this, like that. Let's do here. Let's see if this side goes a little easier for me than yesterday's side, but this side shouldn't be bent. The other side was bent, like I said. I just not fell over. I just, you know, well, I guess I did fall over, but very light crash. Just kind of laid it down in the corner, and I noticed that. I'll show you once I get over on the other side. The radiator hose was kind of kinked, so obviously not ideal. It was kinked enough to where I thought it might cause an issue down the line. I'm just snugging those up. So this hose right here was pretty much kinked pretty good, so but I got it straightened out. It was giving me a hard time. Where did I, oh, that's what I need. I'm gonna put Loctite on them bolts. I'm just snugging them up for now. Then we need these two little bolts go in here with a little washer in them. It's easier to just pop that washer out, and you can pop it in this little hole like so. Those are also an Allen, a little bit bigger. Like I said, you are going to need to drill a hole in the radiator side itself, which is 1/4 inch. Just fairly easy. You just line it up and send it. And that setup right here is for that new hole you're going to drill. So you just, as you can see, nice. How'd I end up losing both of them bolts? So right here, just hand tighten it so we get a rough estimate where that bolt needs to go. Oh yeah, wrong Allen, duh. And take the right Allen bolt, but like I said, we're just gonna snug these up so we get a rough estimate on where they need to be. As you can see, fits perfect. So I suggest getting some radiator braces before you do what I did and, you know, bend the shit out of the one. So hole lines up. You want to make sure these line up. Like I said, the other one, it was struggling. That's why I didn't end up making a video on it, because I was not in a good mood. So yeah, that's basically, you know, protection. So it should just a pilot hole. Take these off, get these out of the way. This is probably going to be an uncut video because I don't know how to edit, so we'll work on it. We'll grow the YouTube channel together. Y'all keep watching my videos. And just there we go. And so we should be good. We're gonna take what's this? It's for this. Nope, those are for the smaller ones. Alright. We're gonna do this right now. Take this, I believe it's this one. It's the bigger one. Find out. Yep. It works. Take that. Depending on if you ever want to take these off, you could use red, blue, or this orange Loctite is supposedly for vibration, which I don't know, it's probably just a gimmick, but you know, it is what it is. But I mean, I'll take them off eventually, but I definitely don't want them coming off when I'm riding. So obviously dirt bikes, they vibrate, they move around, you're jumping, so I'll take the gimmick. Like I said, you could just use blue if you really wanted to. Now, just like anything, you want to tighten these up equally. You don't want to have one side way too tight than the other, because then it won't pinch right. And then you'll might mess it up, you might not. So I'm not a mechanic, just an average guy that, you know, tries to work on his bike. Do I suck at it? Absolutely. So, not a mechanic. You're like, oh, well, you got a car lift in your garage. Well, you know, it's really handy to do oil changes and brakes on a car lift. So, and just I'm in the position where I can have a car lift in my garage. Yep, that was pretty snug. don't want to over wrench on them, then, you know, break them. So look at that. Take these. Could also put some Loctite on these as well. That's what holds everything together. So I didn't really, like, you know, every guy, I didn't read through the manual. I just kind of winged it. So they might tell you to put Loctite on it. They might not, but we're gonna, just for, you know, safekeepings. Wouldn't want to lose them. Where'd my one go? Right here. So this is fairly going smooth so far. I do think you have to cut a little bit of the shroud. I didn't on the other side, so we'll see how that works in the end. It's like the same thing. You want to tighten them up evenly on both sides. Nice. Make sure it all fits. Yep. I have to do a little bit of manhandling, a little bit, I think. So we'll get this. I'll just see how this goes. How will read the directions? The wand washer on the nut side. So should be an 8. No, it's a 10. Cool. Take this. This bolt goes in like so. Go and get to your home. Yeah. I'll just. Okay. Apparently that wasn't the right size. I thought it was an 8. Where might it go? Snug these. Now, I'm not going to snug them up until the very end, just so I can have a little bit more moving out. That is a lock nut, so it should never come off. That's why you don't need to use Loctite on that. Yep. Sweet. So, yeah, that should work, I believe. I did cut out on the other side the louver. We got a little hole right there. I wonder if I could maybe put it in the hole. Right? It's upside down. That might help a little bit better. Find the hole. There we go. You see how that kind of hits there? See that? It's a flush. So we're gonna cut that. We're gonna wing it, get some heat. As you can see, I already did this yesterday. So I kind of already have an idea how this will go. Heat up a nice blade and just cut through it like butter. That's how easy that is. Done. Just let that fucking cool off. I don't know if I did it right. I don't. So, if it fits, it ships. It goes in like that. Might get some actual like radiator guards, and because I kind of do a lot of everything. I'm not just like a motocross guy. I do tend to fall towards motocross, but I do like just riding my dirt bike in the woods, so that's what I tend to do. I do believe the other side, I cut that right there out, so we're gonna see how this lines up. We'll just put those in the tray. See how this lines up. This also is a 26. So, but that is fairly close. But I do think I need to cut that because of the vent radiator. So I guess we'll put it all on. See how she looks. We're gonna do bottom up and get everything lined up. Come on. Go to your home. It's always a little off, so maybe this bolt's a little short. Probably could be the reason too. I don't know if they gave me a longer bolt. I know I did use a longer bolt on the other side. Okay, we'll work from this way. So then it stopped flopping around on me. So I'm just not a mechanic, so I tell everyone. Just I do have to cut that little piece and it'll sit in there. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna cut that little piece off, see if it helps. Make it sit a little fun. They did give me a thing, but I don't know if that's just... I don't... So, this... Just gonna snip this little section off. Deal. This should be the actual first kind of installation video of my bike build. So if you guys want to see more of what I'm doing to this bike, let me know. Do the whole comment, rate, and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Yeah. Even if I'm doing a bad job, let me know. Tell me how shitty of a mechanic I am. Hey, look at that. Don't know if that helped at all. But maybe it did, maybe it didn't. I really want to get this bolt in here. Is this? No, they're all the same size. Do I have a longer bolt? Ooh. This might be the ticket. Look at that. See how much longer that is? Maybe they did give me 2 longer bolts for that piece. We're going to put this one in there because this is longer. And I think that's what that's for. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Snug that bad chicken right up. Just put this one where all your home. Come on, get out of there. Obviously, you want to be careful installing this so you don't cross-thread anything. I'm pretty much notorious for that. So, not a mechanic. No, you see that? I probably can't. It's a little off. So guess what we're gonna do? Get some fabrication here. I'm just gonna cut all that out a little bit. Oh, look at that. Now if you want, you can get a bigger washer, or you don't have to. Careful not to cross thread it. Come on, baby, go to your home. Why you not giving me difficult? Okay. Alright. It'll be like that. Haha. I got you now. She's going in there now. Snug. And snug. Voila. We're done. With 2 extra bolts. One was probably longer bolt on there. Longer bolt on here. So, there you go. That's how you install the work connection radiator brace. We'll put the seat on before I end the video. Just like that. Where are my seat bolts? Seat bolts? Where did I put my seat bolts? Oh no. I forgot where I put them. Oh, haha. In my magnet tray. That's a good place for them. So I don't lose them. So, like I said, I'm just not a mechanic. I'm just a guy that likes working on his dirt bikes. So, if I can do it, if you're watching this video trying to see how you do it, it's exactly identical on the other side. If you have a bent radiator brace, or a bent radiator, it makes it a little difficult. So, if you have a new bike, I'll put them on before you ride it. I obviously do not, and I struggle a little bit on the other side, but done.